Greetings, Professor McKee here with the next episode for the Academy Let's Play. Nice view here of our solar system. This is the main asteroid belt base for the aliens, their forward base pretty much. They have a gigantic fleet there. But I'm got mines in Mars, got some mines scattered throughout the asteroid belt, including a few that I'm in the process of trying to colonize. Trying to get that volatile's income higher. I just moved on to Mercury. And 250, 260 is, I think 259 is exactly the most I can get in terms of mission control before my minimum on the alien hate is above the 50 where they start attacking you. So I can't expand a whole lot more unless war kicks off, and a more aggressive and a player who's not hindered by these house rules, as well as one that's a better player than me, probably would be already at war by 2032. But I'm going to try to just continue advancing things, hold on, continue poking them when they try to do surveillance missions. Now, if they decide to get aggressive, which they can do within a few months, I believe, under game rules, then I might be forced to go to war with them. But for now, we'll just continue to poke at them when they poke at us. And this surveillance mission, this guy's got some great point defense. Particle beams are really good counter against missiles. And I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 6 plus 3-point defense monitors. I don't believe. Oh, I've got 3, 4, 5. I have 5 more escorts being built. I think that would be enough to punch through that point defense. And that'd be in July 21st. So yeah, I'm going to try to hit it before they actually finish. And they'll retaliate from that, but I can always rebuild. I have the resources to do that. And preventing the surveillance missions helps a lot because it adds 1 abduction. I think I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but it adds 1 abduction to every region in the entire world. And abductions give bonuses to several things, including the alien councilors when they're running around enthralling the public, stealing your control points, things like that. On Earth, well, the United States is in the process of annexing all of Central America and almost all of the Caribbean. Cuba is still, I'm leaving them alone for now. I'll eventually will take them. I'll eventually have to get aggressive with the resistance and Exodus. France, and well, it's now called the European Union, is expanding. I looked into it, and I probably only gain 1 hate with the aliens every time I do a purge. So it's actually not a big deal if I target valuable, as long as it's valuable. And Germany's pretty valuable. 60 a month just from 1 control point. It costs a lot, but once I merge in some of these smaller countries, I can go after Germany. I also have started control of Ethiopia. This is the country that gets claims on the rest of Africa once you research that unification tax. So since I have to take control over pretty much all of the world and fix it up in terms of government and sustainability and education and economy, I'll need to start there, and I, of course, can merge in my North African country once I have that, so that will save me some control points there too. China will eventually go take Southeast Asia, but there's no huge rush there. And once I have a lot of room, I will actually spit out Taiwan, or I'll spit China out which should hopefully have its full democracy score, because the claims you get are only China's claims. The Republic of China doesn't get those claims. So if you want to fold in like Japan, Korea, Southeast Asia, all of Oceania down here too, you kind of need to have it be at China, not Republic of China. A little odd, really, but that's the way it works. My counselor, well, Finland was taken over by humanity first, which I am at war with. I don't care. There's no hate. Aliens don't care if I attack them. So I'm grabbing Finland, and then I will be moving on kind of the more valuable ones. It's not Project Exodus or Resistance yet, but the larger European countries I am fine going after, like Norway, but especially Germany. Germany's got great tech, and I need research. I need research so badly, and I can't expand as much as I would like into space. Okay, so Shizi has now 80 XP, so I can get him to, where is it? Chief Astronomer. So I have 35% bonus in space science, up from 25. Also, it increases the science, so my research output from him will go up too. There we go. And this is a very powerful trait. Gives you an extra bonus. It would be nice if I could get rid of some of these persuasion ones, because I don't really need it too much. Well, keep that one because it lets him advise. Oh, he can already advise. Oh, let some public campaign. There's some of these I can get rid of for more science or for more space mining output. I just am not seeing much in the way of space mining, besides UN, which it's not that great of an org. It's only 1% per star, which is pretty bad. And its other bonuses aren't very great either. 2% on boost and mission control. Space programs, worthless now. Funding's not terrible, but yeah, it's just not that good. Task Force Earth Review Board has been replenished. We have many escort missile boats. And just before their surveillance mission is complete, we will deal with these guys. And we should have plenty of missiles to destroy this cruiser. If I don't, well, I'm going to lose a lot of ships. Let's go. Engage. They're willing to fight. And it's a small battle, so I will do this in person. But really big battles, I might actually end up auto-resolving just because I am not a space combat guy. And there's just too much going on there. After all, I am all about the economy, not the combat. Finance professor, not military history professor. Okay, so I'm going to go a wall here, so we're concentrated. And I want my point defense in the middle. Let's just drift slowly towards them. Yeah, cruisers in front. Way in front. Okay. So if I save like 2 of my escorts for the destroyer, that's probably enough. Everyone else, wish I could select them through here. Multi-select, like control click. Yeah, doesn't work. But all of these guys will be dumping their Athena torpedoes on them. And my last 2 will be going for the destroyer once it arrives. And the only other thing is move those guys a little bit ahead. No, no, no. That's too much. Okay, so they're a little bit ahead. They should draw any fire from this guy's mag battery. And the lasers, they have much better armor, so they'll protect themselves. Okay, let's go. Oh, they got two mag cannon, mag batteries. That's it, so the 40 millimeter should easily deal with any attacks from him. And we'll have missile launch coming in, yep, right now. From all but our two guys here. And they're coming in, there's no way this is going to be able to survive it. Yep, easily killed. They might even kill this one. Yep, they did. Okay, I don't need to save the two missiles. They over-penetrated and continued in and destroyed the surveillance ship too. Excellent. Easy win there. I'm sure they will retaliate though, and that'll be a much harder fight. It's promotions, which kind of doesn't matter because I keep losing these ships. A little bit of exotics. Lots of volatiles though, that's nice. Here we go. And they're launching a fleet. Looks like it's quite large. Arriving in December. Oh wow, that's huge. That is a huge fleet. Well, that's definitely a retaliation mission. 100%. Oh. They have a colony ship. Oh, I might need to attack that too. Didn't realize. Oh, yeah. They're probably building a base on the moon. I don't need to deal with that. Ah, they're targeting Mercury with what? Not much. Okay, so they have built a station, a very large one, in their orbit, but they only have 3 ships protecting it. Yeah, I think I might be forced into war at this point right now, given that they're sending things to hit Mercury, they're now sending things to hit Ceres. I have to destroy the station. This is very bad. Very, very bad if they have this. It'd be very hard to kill once all of these layered defense arrays come online. Okay, so let's see. Ceres. You're arriving September. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Well, it makes me feel better about me rushing these, I guess. All right, mission to attack this, which will generate a lot of hate, but they've already sent huge retaliatory missions anyways. And building bases in Earth's orbitals is not acceptable. I can't let them do that. So the cruiser and battleship will take a lot of missiles. The escort has literally nothing in point defense. And let's go. 4 days, we will start that battle. Oh, they're sending someone to Mars now too. And that's a giant fleet as well. Arrives in October. A event that actually helps us. So atmosphere of Mercury has plasma tornadoes. Interesting. Or as our academics correct us, magnetic flux transfer events. This is kind of cool. So plasma of solar wind drives into the weak magnetic field. and you get a magnetic tornado. Unfortunately, it also damages things, but we get extra science, extra 400 science. Oh. Wait. Well, I guess we'll see if this wins or not.
We've removed some threats.
Find out. That's the real gun. Getting some damage in with the green laser. Nope. I see. Well, they destroyed my research campus again. That's annoying. I did get... And that orbital is going to go poof in just a second. Oh, good job, Yanni, first. Yep, there goes that orbital. Another atrocity. Maybe. That damages my research a bunch. And they're able to do that because I had to send my fleet over to the moon. Otherwise, I could have stopped that. Okay, here we go. The in-construction station, defended by a battleship, cruiser, and a single escort. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm sure I can get through. And yeah, everything should be fine. Okay, let it gauge. Yeah, the station isn't armed. Can destroy it. They'll be very upset about that. So I'm going to go really slow. So I'm hoping they'll be broken up and my point defense, or their point defense won't be as effective. No. Okay. All right, it's like before. Tiny bit just to get these guys a little bit forward and draw fire. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we are are firing missiles. They are firing missiles. Plasma, yep, onto that. Can they stop it? I don't think they can. No. And point defense deals with that. So one of my point defense monitors got hurt, but otherwise everything is fine. And the aliens will be back above their hate level again, I'm sure. $11 voltos, wow. Lots of resources. Now, we'll destroy it. I'm sure they'll seek retribution, but oh well. Okay, so back to Earth. Rough event here. So Kessler syndrome, this will inevitably happen. You have so many debris in low Earth orbit that they are hitting each other and creating more debris. What happens is more debris and your mission control drops by 10%. The protectorate, in a public opinion boost, basically people are like, oh no, maybe surrendering or negotiating a surrender is better than this issue. And economies aren't going to be as effective for the next year. So 10% is going to be 28. Easily survivable. I have 200. I have an extra 60 mission control in excess of what I need. So yeah, down to 59, but I'm fine. But because the economy priority is going to be much less effective, going to turn it off everywhere. Alpha 2, I've spotted him, and he's been doing things with the United States. So it'll generate a bunch of hate, but I'm going to try and capture him. I should definitely... Oh yeah, I maxed out on funding there. So let's put funding into China. And we got him. More hate, but one fewer counselor bothering us. And with this unification, the United States of North America has everything except Cuba, as well as, well, a few things that the European countries control. And there's one other claim out here in Micronesia. We're pretty much complete. Our cohesion is in bad shape. But that'll be fixed over time. And once that's done, our mega nation here is pretty much done. Just got to get its economy and sustainability and education up. And the rest will be an issue too. Meanwhile, I'm doing some more work in Europe to federate and then unify Ukraine, Moldova. Not Hungary. Slovakia, yes. And the aliens are destroying my ships, or my bases in Mercury, but I'll just rebuild them, no big deal. The surveillance destroyer, all by itself, has some lasers for point defense, but I'm sure my 3 missile boats can handle it. In fact, it's not even worth fighting the battle itself. Boom, dead. I got 1 base left. Nope, I have 0 base left. Okay. You're bombarding. Probably lose my Ceres bases too. Well, the retaliations continue. The entire all the mines in here are being destroyed. They're destroying the last one. My stations are destroyed. I will rebuild and send out another colony ship to Mercury, but Didn't hold on to Mercury very long. Okay. So I'm going to grant independence to China. Okay, so China. Okay, so China is still at 6 there. Taiwan, yeah, they both have their 10 democracy scores. And so now I will merge Taiwan into China, and then this China will be able to gain claims on lots of Asia, Southeast Asia. Okay. And I can do this now because I have enough control cap room, since Taiwan's going to cost a lot. Okay, so they've blown up a bunch of mines on Ceres, and now they're attacking my one station. I got 2 missile boats, as well as a lot of defense arrays, 2 layer defense arrays, 2 point defense arrays. They don't have that many ships. So I might be able to pull this off. So let's see if I can win. Now I definitely want to hide behind my defenses here. I'm going to move forward extremely slowly. And hopefully the base defenses will do most of the work, because all I've got is 4 missile tubes here. Seriously. I already lost point defense. Oh my gosh. That nose laser is very powerful. Oh, I'm going to lose my ships. Okay. Oh, it already... Okay, just fire a dancing wind, I guess. And we'll see if that actually does anything. Nope. Well, their fleet is attacking me at Mars now. And this is going to be a huge battle. Again, trying to micromanage all these missiles is going to be a nightmare. So I'm just going to use auto-resolve and see what happens. Ouch. I damaged a few of them, a lot of them actually, but no kills. Okay. Unfortunate. Choose wisely. Yes, I need to choose wisely for technology. So nuclear fusion methodologies, which I was doing to push towards nuclear drives, well, the hate's down pretty low, so I think probably will stop soonish. But I need better defenses. So that would help a little bit. Ultraviolet would be nice, although it's very expensive. Exo fighters, they're not really that great, but they could be useful for me, and they'd also be useful for the AI, human AI factions to attack me with. Actually, right, yes. So I need this for the coil guns. So superconductors for coil guns, because I need the weapons. Okay, improved shipbuilding techniques done. Let's get the next thing here. So already doing materials. And once fission system is complete, I'll be doing pulse propulsion because I want to get the best torpedoes. So I can't do those. They are targeting one of my low Earth orbit stations. Alright, so we've caught them while they're still, before they destroyed the station. I have a massive number of missile boats here. There's no way they can beat this. And frankly, I've shown lots of fights. I don't want to show this and try to micromanage it. I'm going to engage. I'm going to auto-resolve. Yes. They are completely destroyed. Tons of exotics. Tons of volatiles. Everything. And no hate, because they were on an aggressive mission. Finally got some wins here. The huge fleet is coming in December 4th. So I'll probably end the episode by trying to do that fight. Again, auto-resolve. I can't handle that large a fleet battle. And I've managed to squeeze in another story tech, Ferrocite Resistance. So unless we can find some way to prevent their mind control. Okay, fine, Castile, they do have mind control. That's going to be a problem, obviously. But since it's a chemical, not just a chemical signal, but actual living cells, we have a vaccine with regular booster shots that would prevent it. Quite useful.
We are now able to shield our people from alien influence, Chancellor.
Yes. So, a certain cabal of okay, that must mean that means the initiative. I bet that's the initiative. So the initiative has found a way to get resistance, and we've been given it. As long as we're willing to pay, yes, that's definitely the initiative. So we need weekly injections to have immunity. That's pretty annoying and difficult to do, but yeah, we can do it. So that's very useful. Advanced fission systems, done, and I'm going to go for heavy pulse propulsion because that'll let you get to, better missiles. So, shaped nuclear torpedoes. Not ideal in terms of efficiency, but I wanted to show them off. I want to test them out myself, actually. Interesting. Smuggling, huh? I mean, I don't have any criminals. It's kind of weird to have this event. So I can either gain some money, which I have excellent income now, both because I've been constantly investing influence and direct funding, and also because the aliens blew up most of my, ton of my orbitals. Or gain influence, which is horrible, useless for me. And they're both at max loyalty right now, so they're all just -6s. It doesn't matter there. But 200 ops is a lot of ops, and I'm trying to catch this alien.
I will report when mission is complete.
Because, he's doing these abductions, and he doesn't have IRB approval. But I'm running out of ops. These XCOM missions have failed several times in a row now. So, yeah.
Defending the VIP.
I'll have to do some inspires on Lasista and Chiquita.
Protecting our interests.
She can pull that off. Well, I guess I didn't actually need the ops. I succeeded. It's a third try. So Alpha 9 is now going through some IRB training. It might take him a while to complete that. And he won't be bothering us in Africa anymore. Aliens are also very unhappy now, because I detained someone and I also shot down a surveillance ship. Yes, they're going to attack. My poor defenses here are going to get completely obliterated. No sense in even bothering to play it out. Yes, no damage done. Okay, here we go. They have huge number of ships. And I have a huge number of ships. 39 versus 27. I do not want to deal, again, I don't want to deal with the trying to fight it out. They want to fight me, and we'll just do auto-resolve. I believe under the current patch there's a bug where missiles are more effective in auto-resolve, but I'm not trying to play a challenge run or something. So. Boom. We got him. Took some damage, but not very much. And we had 56 exotics. That is a massive victory. Massive, massive victory for humanity. And it doesn't generate any hate. Because they were attacking me. At least I believe so. If it did, I would almost certainly be in total war, and I'm not. They will probably send more hostile actions somewhere, but if they do it to Earth, they're going to need a bigger fleet. Alright, I think that's a good place to end the episode here. I haven't done a whole lot of expansion on Earth, although Ethiopia is about, it is just 0.3 away from building an army, which is required to start declaring wars on people. Like some of these humanity first ones. I'm still going to avoid going after the servants directly too much because these aren't that valuable. And it generates hate. And I'm on a very tight hate budget. European Union is continuing to expand. I have Denmark, once it finishes running funding, which will be in just a month or two. That'll get merged in. I have Ukraine, Moldova, Slovakia, Hungary. Oh, Hungary can be federated, and I'll do that next episode. Finland. And once I merge those guys in, once I get Taiwan back inside China, I can start expanding again. I'll be expanding in Africa. And I'll be expanding here. Poland doesn't have anyone I am worried about. I don't mind upsetting the initiative in the Protectorate. Belgium, based on
Let me know what to do.
my kingpin, or my spy is purging the last Protectorate point, in which case I can go after Belgium, Luxembourg too, without worrying about generating alien hate. Bulgaria, that's another one I can go after, and I'm trying to avoid upsetting Project Exodus and Resistance for as long as I can, so the other targets are not available to me. That's what I'll be doing on Earth, or expanding in Africa, expanding in Europe. In the solar system, well, I have another colony ship coming to... Oh. Well, I will fix that. So Humanity First and its servants are stealing the Hab sites in Mercury that I lost. That will be corrected. And I'll be rebuilding on Ceres eventually. I don't have a Hab to build it, so I'm building a... Let me show. I'm building an outpost ship, and then I'll have it build an outpost, refresh, build an outpost, refresh. So in less than a month, I will have started rebuilding there. And I have a bunch of asteroid belt mines as well, which will probably expand. Aliens tend to not go after those. It does cost them a lot of resources to chase them down. But yeah, after that battle, well, their numbers are still quite large. They have 148 ships, but it was 170 before that battle happened. Yeah, so there Mars, and that fleet they had in Mars did took a fair bit of damage. Didn't lose any ships though. So for the short term, Earth is pretty safe. Mars and Ceres and Mercury are rebuilding and quite vulnerable, but I'm doing pretty good. And research-wise, late next year, or maybe early 2035, I'll have the shaped missiles. Again, that's probably suboptimal. I should have skipped it, but I have to research everything, and missiles are really effective. All right, so hope y'all enjoyed that me getting beat up by the aliens and me striking back at the very end. See you all next time.